Let's look at the unit circle and how to construct it and how it's related to trig functions. Let's start with a circle that has radius 1 centered at the origin. So the equation for this circle is x squared plus y squared equal to 1. And so this point is defined by an angle theta. If I draw a vertical line perpendicular to the x-axis, I can see that this edge right here is x, and this one going up is y. So I have that sine of theta is opposite over hypotenuse, which is 1, so y over 1, or y. And cosine of theta is adjacent over hypotenuse, x over 1, or x. So I can use this idea of a unit circle to easily find my trig functions. We know that sine of theta is y and cosine of theta is x. Since tangent of theta is sine over cosine, this is equal to y over x, provided x is not equal to 0. Cosecant is 1 over sine, or 1 over y, provided y is not equal to 0. Secant of theta is 1 over cosine of theta, or 1 over x, provided x is not equal to 0. And cotangent of theta is 1 over tangent, or x over y, once again provided y is not equal to 0. So let's consider this point here on the unit circle, negative square root of 3 over 2, comma negative 1/2. This is x, and this is y. So I know that sine of the angle defined by this point is equal to y, which is negative 1/2. I know cosine of theta is equal to x, so negative square root of 3 over 2. And tangent of theta is y over x, so negative 1/2 divided by negative 3 square root of 2. When we divide fractions, we flip the second one and multiply. This ends up being 1 over the square root of 3. I can multiply by the square root of 3 over the square root of 3 to get the square root of 3 over 3. Let's use the unit circle to find sine of pi, cosine of pi, and tangent of pi. I have my unit circle here, and I went ahead and put my x-axis and my y-axis. Pi is halfway around the circle, so I'm looking at this point here, which has an x value of negative 1 and a y value of 0. Sine of pi is given by the y value, which is 0. Cosine of pi is given by the x value, which is negative 1. And tangent is given by sine over cosine, so 0 over negative 1, which is just 0. As we study trig, we'll refer to the trig unit circle quite often, which is this circle here, where we mark our commonly used angles, 30 degrees, 45 degrees, and 60 degrees, and mark the corresponding angles in each of the quadrants. So we can use this to quickly find trig values of our more commonly used angles. As an example, cosine of pi over 4, we're going to look at the pi over 4 line, and cosine is given by x, so this would be square root of 2 over 2. If I want to find sine of 4 pi over 3, I look at the 4 pi over 3 line, which is down here at the bottom, and sine is given by y, so negative square root of 3 over 2.